Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and thank you for clicking in. So today I'm bringing you this nice equation that I want us to solve for the value of x when given x cubed plus x squared is equals to 2. So what is the value of x? So before we begin, remember to like, subscribe and comment down below. So here is our solution. So our first step is to begin by bringing these two to our left hand side. So this will be x cubed plus x squared minus 2 is equals to 0, right? So in our next step, x cubed, we then have x squared. So we can present this as negative x squared plus 2x squared. So this will give us this minus this 2 is equals to 0. Okay, so we shall now consider this as our first term and this as our second term. So in our first term, we are going to factor out our common factor, which is x squared. So x squared into, if you take this divide by this is x, minus you take this divide by this is 1. Our common factor for this case here is 2. So if you take this divide by this, we are left with x squared minus this divide by this is 1 is equals to 0, right? So for this one here, we can write it as 1 squared. So 1 squared is just basically 1. So what comes to our mind is the perfect square identity. So if this is our a squared minus this is our b squared, we can as well write it as a plus b into a minus b, right? So we can express this into this form. So let us do that. So x squared into x minus 1 plus 2 into, so this we're expressing it in this form. So our a here is x plus 1 into x minus 1 is equals to 0. So by doing so, you can see x minus 1 is common, so we'll take it out. So x minus 1 into bracket, then x squared plus this 2 into, so here we are left with x plus 1 bracket, then bracket is equals to 0, right? So x minus 1 bracket x squared plus, we shall now open this bracket, 2x plus 2 is equals to 0. So the product is equals to 0. So this means that x minus 1 is equals to 0. We can now get the value of x. So x is equals to 1. So this is the first value of x. We can now get the two values of x. So we have this nice quadratic equation here. X squared plus 2x plus 2 is equals to 0, right? So we can solve this using quadratic formula. So our a here is the coefficient of x squared, which is 1. Our b is the coefficient of x, which is 2. And our c is this constant here, 2, right? So let us now solve. So x is equals to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So x is equals to negative b. So this is negative 2 plus or minus the square root of b, which is 2 squared minus 4. Our a here is 1 and our c here is 2 over 2 times a, which is 1. So x is equals to negative 2 plus or minus the square root of, so this is 4 minus 8 over 2, okay? So x is equals to minus 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 4 over 2, okay? So x is equals to negative 2 plus or minus, so the square root of negative 4, this is 2 square root negative 1 over 2, right? So we can now get the value of x is equals to negative 2 plus or minus 2 square root negative 1, this is imaginary, over 2. So to simplify this, x is equals to, so this is negative 1 plus or minus. So here we shall then have imaginary. So we shall have two values of x. So the first value of x is equals to -1 plus imaginary, and the second value of x is -1 minus imaginary, and the final value of x is equals to 1. So this is our real solution, and this is our two complex values of x. So that marks the end of our video today. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Don't forget to share with your learning colleagues. Bye bye. See you in my next video.